We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Jaime Barria, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up now, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
7 o'clock.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And he fouls this one off. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Shoemaker looks in. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's Albert now.
The first baseman,
As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look at...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rowdy Tellez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Justin Upton.
And leading off.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Travis Shaw. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Danny Jansen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty change.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0.
And leading up for the Angels.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding in, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
So he got him swinging. Bo Bichette becomes the first out of the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
The third baseman.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
1-0.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is in his tracks now. One down.
Up next for the Angels.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. And right into the shift. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Shohei Ohtani goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels lead it 2-1. Justin Upton the next to hit as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batter, the shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball well outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter number.
Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2. The count.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
And leading up for the Angels, the catcher.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here it comes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Angels.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now here it comes. Rowdy Tellez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2's the count.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. The Blue Jays go down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready now for L.A. Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Third baseman, Anthony.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a drive out to left center field. Rendon on his way to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Dan Gaviglio.
Shohei Ohtani will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To short. Bichette gathers it in. And that's the second out. At the plate, Justin Upton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. On the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Comes set and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Reese McGuire will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10.
Cam Bedrosian enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Angels 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Reese McGuire will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 10.
Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Bo Bichette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hansel Robles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Upton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Kevin Biggio. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
Goodwin is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jaime Barria earns the victory on the mound. Matt Shoemaker pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.